Your brain is your enemy. This right here is your number one enemy, and it has been throughout your entire life. You just haven't realized it yet. And you might be thinking, but my brain dictates every single action, every single thought, every single word that comes out of my mouth. Your brain controls everything. Without a word, just a skeleton and some muscle. However, one part of your brain is trying to keep you comfortable, trying to keep you safe and secure. Your brain will tell you not to go on a run because that's difficult. You don't want to do that. Your brain will tell you to hit the snooze button after you wake up because you have another 15 minutes left to go. You can sleep for another 15 minutes. You can be nice. You'll be comfortable for another 15 minutes before you have to go out in the scary world. Your brain will tell you to eat pizza and McDonald's and all these fast food, tell you to eat sugar, all of this stuff. It will also tell you to just skip the gym. One day won't count. One day won't make a difference. And anyway, you'll just watch Netflix, play video games. And you gotta play the new Red Dead Redemption game. You gotta play it. It's all about cowboys and stuff. You got the new Marvel movie. You got She-Hulk. You gotta watch She-Hulk on Disney Plus. You gotta go watch that. You can't go to the gym and lift weights and improve yourself. No, your brain wants you comfortable. And that's not a bad thing. It's helped us survive. However, men cannot grow in a state of comfort. They have to be uncomfortable to grow. You will never ever improve yourself if you're not uncomfortable, because by being uncomfortable, slowly and slowly and slowly you become more comfortable with that uncomfort. Like going to the gym, at first it's sore, it's hard, but soon, after a few months or a few weeks, you grow to love it. You grow to depend on it. You can't live without it. It's one of the best parts of your life because you know that every time you go there, you get this amazing feeling. You get to instantly lift weights. You get this huge pump. And you feel good about yourself because you know that by the next time you go back, next week, you'll be even better. It's really good feeling after you finish a hard workout and you go you look in the mirror, you go, I'm making such good progress. And then thinking, I wonder how I look next week or next month or even next year. Or if you're thinking really far ahead, I wonder how I'll look like in a decade of consistent lifting. It's a very motivating thought. So your brain doesn't want you to grow because growing is difficult. Improving yourself is difficult. Today I woke up at 5 a.m. To do the miracle morning routine. And I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to wake up early. But guess what? I did it anyway. I wanted desperately to go back to bed. My brain was like, you're tired. Go back to bed. It's nice there. You can go under the sheets where it's nice and warm. I was tempted very much, but you had to force yourself out of bed. Force yourself to override your brain, because your brain just wants you to consume instant gratification activities. Stuff like watching movies, eating fast food, and playing video games. Stuff that gives you instant dopamine. And they're fine in moderation. However, your brain preferably would want you to spend all day doing these instant gratification activities. Why do you think that someone who spends all day playing video games, all day watching movies, eats fast food, doesn't go to the gym, doesn't take care of themselves, doesn't follow any self-improvement practices or anything, why do you think they have no discipline? Why do you think they hate themselves? Why do you think they have depression? Because they're just doing instant gratification activities. You're comfortable. And slowly, it's like the same as being in the gym. You lift weights progressively, and as the weight gets heavier, you get stronger. Your muscles get bigger. It's the exact same with life. You have to get uncomfortable. You have to put yourself out there. You have to wake up at 5 a.m. You have to go for that run. Go to the gym. Do all these things. Start the YouTube channel or whatever. And by going through that uncomfortable spot, slowly you'll gradually make improvements. You'll gradually make progress. And then after that, you'll have improved significantly, and you'll be much happier as a result, because now instead of being down here, you'll be up here. So what you have to do is you basically have to just say to your brain, no, piss off, I'm doing this, I'm going to the gym, I'm not going to watch any more movies, I'm not going to play any more video games. So I haven't played a video game in probably about a year, because literally I was playing this one game, it was a number game, I was addicted to it. I closed my eyes and I would see it, and I hated that. I absolutely hated it. So guess what? I haven't played it in a year. I cut it off entirely. Guess what? I feel so much better now that I have. And you might be thinking like, oh, 1 hour video games a day is not that bad. 1 hour of video games a day isn't that bad. Oh, missing one workout isn't that bad. But today is the only day that matters. Today is the only day that matters. You have to say that to yourself. Yeah, you might spend like 5 hours playing video games today and think, oh, but tomorrow I'll do 12 hours of work. No. Today is a day that will dedicate what tomorrow is, what the next day is, what next week is, what next month is. Yeah, you can have the odd break, of course, but if you don't promote discipline throughout your life, if you don't go to the gym every day, if you make it a routine to skip workouts, to skip waking up early, to skip all these like self-improvement, self-development practices, then you will make it a routine. You will become disciplined to not being disciplined. So your brain wants you to have instant gratification, but that's going to make you sad and depressed and lonely and fat. That's just the truth. So what you have to do is just say to your brain, no, I'm going to go and delay my gratification for much greater gratification in the future. Sounds slightly communist, which it kind of is, but basically what you do, you put in the work now so you can have a much higher return on investment in the future. You're saving all your time in a time bank, and in like 10 years you're going to be a time multi-millionaire, while someone who instantly cashes out their time every single second they get it with instant gratification activities, they're going to be in the exact same place doing the exact same thing, just taking, and they'll wonder why they don't have any happiness in life. Your brain is a pussy. Your brain is a pussy. You aren't. Stay hard.